Hi, I'm Ernest Granson with Processwest magazine here at the 2018 Global Petroleum Show. And with me this afternoon, I have Bruce Peachey, who is president of New Paradigm Engineering, which is based in Edmonton. And Bruce, interesting title for your session this afternoon. Oil and pandemonium in the oil and gas industry, how to harness young minds in an unstable industry. So you are doing your part to harness some young minds. Why don't you tell us about your engineer in training model that you've developed?
Okay, well, basically the model was based on some experience I had on hiring engineers and training to help me do work on a part-time basis. But with the latest downturn in the oil and gas industry and the fact that it looked more permanent, I thought we needed to come up with a more permanent solution than just hiring engineers and training one at a time. So actually I suggested to some of my petroleum engineering students that they could form a company or form a group and work with New Paradigm to develop their own business so that they could work with New Paradigm, and we'd provide mentorship and we'd provide training and work if we could, but that they could operate more as an independent business and go and find their own work, and we'd help them find mentors and provide mentorship along the way. So Shay Sharma here was one of my students in petroleum engineering a year and a half ago, and she just graduated from the University of Alberta. She had her convocation yesterday, but she graduated in December. And her and 4 others decided that they could form their own company, and they wanted to focus on data analytics, but they needed some help in doing that. So basically I just developed the model of, well, okay, I'll be the mentor and I'll find other mentors to work with the EIT so they can do the work. They can still find their own work as well, but with a flexible model so that they could be New Paradigm employees, they could be part-time employees with other companies, they could be seconded to other companies or work as contractors. So the idea was to be as flexible as possible so they can maximize the income and the learning they can get by working, so they don't waste their educations by going and working at McDonald's or something. They're actually doing engineering, which they need to do to become PEngs. And over time, we're going to need a lot of young minds to replace us older people that are going to be retiring. So it's kind of like a self-replication system of, if we don't have the older people helping the younger people coming along, we won't have the people when we need them. So that's really the basis for what we set up.
Well, Shay, how has this model been working for you and for your fellow former students?
The model has been working really well because under Bruce's mentorship, we've been able to work on one big project now with the federal government and have access to a lot of different connections through his network, and have been able to pitch different project ideas and develop different product ideas in-house at our office in Edmonton. So it's been pretty great for us. Yeah.
Okay, well, Shay, thank you. And Bruce, thank you for spending a few minutes with us. And Bruce, if anybody would like to learn more about the EIT model, how would they get in contact with you?
Probably the best way, I do have a website, it's a little bit out of date, is newparadigm.ab.ca, but also they can email me at newparadigm.shaw.ca or at shaw.ca.
Okay.
And we'll certainly try and help, because we'd like to see more people replicate this model and also use our model so that we can provide support when they need it.
Okay. Thank you both today.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.